Hi guys, today I'm just going to show you my quick 10-minute makeup routine. This is kind of what I do before I go to work or if I've just got to quickly dash out to the shops. So if you're ready, we'll jump in and here we go. So pinning the hair back, of course. Oh, while you're waiting for me to get going, why don't you hit the subscribe button? That would be great. Right, tuck that behind my ears. So I'm starting off after I've already moisturised with some Professional by Benefit. I just put this over my T section mainly, as you can see, around my nose, on my nose, a little bit on my forehead and a little bit on my chin, but mainly around my nose. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour foundation. It's really, really nice. It's like not quite as heavy as Double Wear, doesn't give you any flashback, which I really like, because flash photography is not the way forward when you're wearing Double Wear. And I'm just bouncing that out with a beauty blender. This is a Real Techniques, I think it's about $5.99. And as you can see, I'm pushing it into my skin. I'm not swiping it across, I'm kind of bouncing it in, pushing all that foundation, melting it into the skin. This is my favourite concealer in the world. This is a Tarte Shape Tape. Just quickly dotting some around my eye area and taking that beauty sponge once again and blending it out like a good one. Gosh, I really am blending that, aren't I? Here we go. Time to set my face. So I take sort of a domed, pointed brush. It's kind of tapered. And I take quite a lot of powder and try and take off as much as I can before pressing that under my eyes. This just sets everything in place, stops it from creasing, sinking into those fine lines. Here we have a big brush now, and I'm going to push some more powder into the lower half of my face. So I'm kind of doing like a beard, effectively. But then I don't put it on my forehead. You see? Not putting it on the forehead. The reason I do this is because I like to use a powder for my eyebrows. Specifically one in this Tarte in Bloom palette, which I swear by, it's amazing. The foundation on my forehead is slightly wet. It's still a bit sticky and damp. So it just helps cling on to this powder which I'm pushing into my eyebrows. If it's dry, it's quite hard to get that powder to stick. Whereas if it's got a little bit of dampness, it kind of just helps with the shape of things, you know? As you can see, I'm kind of drawing it onto my skin on like the more empty parts of my eyebrows. So I just feel like it helps it stick. I'm just finessing there. Yeah, very good. You look great. Okay, so now I'm going to set my forehead now that I've got my eyebrows on. I always put plenty on my forehead of powder because I get quite hot and bothered at work working in a hairdresser's, you know. So I like to make sure that it really does stick to my forehead. A little bit of bronzer now. This is the Hoola Light by Benefit. I just put that quickly on my cheekbones and either side of my head, on my temples. A little bit of blush. This is Soap and Glory blush in the shade Rosy Chic. Absolutely love it, swear by it. As you can see, I've got these creases from my concealer. So what I do is I just tap those out with my finger so that it's nice and smooth. And then very quickly set with some white eyeshadow or whatever skin tone eyeshadow that you need. Jaclyn Hill palette. Now this, honestly, this palette is such a great palette because there's a bit of something in there for everybody. Like if you want to create a quick smoky eye or just a natural one, you know, this is the one that you need. So I've just quickly swept over with a peachy brown colour into my crease, and I'm going in again with just a little bit of a sort of a darker, more muted brown, and I'm running that underneath my waterline as well as in my crease. And then I'm going back and connecting that crease with the waterline. It just makes everything look a bit more put together. Going in with a rosy sparkly colour on my ring finger. This is the softest finger and supposedly is the best for applying eye creams and eyeshadow. It's your softest finger, so you know it's not going to be harsh. You're not going to make your wrinkles any worse on your eyes or anything. Now this is a nice sort of sparkly inner corner highlight. It's not sparkly, it's shimmery, what am I saying? But this just brightens up, you see, and makes you look a little bit more awake, which we all need at 7:30 in the morning. This is me trying to show you my highlighter and not really doing it very well. This is the Ofra Rodeo Drive. Amazing highlighter. Honestly, it's 30 quid, but do you know what? It's worth every bloody penny. Soft. Oh, God, just look how happy I am. Look at that highlight. Oh, my God, girl. So I'm just running that over my temples as well. And a little on my chin, my nose as well. Fix Plus. Oh, my life. I can't even talk. Fix Plus by MAC. Quick little spray of that. Usually I do press it into my face with my beauty sponge, but I was rushing because I was trying to make sure this was only 10 minutes. This is my NYX matte liner. It's a great little liner, is this. It's got a really, really thin, flexible brush. As you can see, it just sweeps on exactly where you want it. I really, really love this. It's one of my favourites, actually. One of the best I've ever used. I keep buying it. I keep repurchasing it. I don't wish for anything more from an eyeliner because this one's just amazing. Oh, do you know, I've really been enjoying this. This is Lash Sensation by Maybelline. It's got a great brush. It's one of those like hard silicone-y brushes. It's not bristles. And I don't usually like those, but this is really, really good. So I'm just wiggling that into the lower part of my lashes and flicking up. Oh, don't forget those bottom lashes. Ah, that's better. Oh, this is my the Bar Meet Matte Hues Liquid Lip in the shade Committed. It's a little bit pale for me, but it's kind of nice. It's quite natural. It's got a really soft sort of satin finish. It does dry down. It takes a while, but it does dry down quite nicely. And it does fade nicely throughout the day. It doesn't crack. It doesn't give you butthole lips, you know. Looks like we're done. Taking down that fringe. Oh, don't you look better?
See new faces and brand new things. Gotta go places and do things. Maybe to forget.
So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit my little face up in this corner, subscribe, and give me a thumbs up. That'd be amazing. Check out my other videos too, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.